How dare you tell me not to go and buy cards at Target? You don't know me. Relax, guys. Target has new card buying shopping rules, parameters, so I want to share those with you. Stay tuned. Hello to all my sports card collector, investor, all my collectibles friends. Thank you very much for joining me. It's Sunday morning. It's kind of early. I woke up in kind of the middle of the night, maybe like 4 a.m. or so. Just couldn't go back to sleep. So I am grinding. I am back to the grind while everyone's asleep. Hopefully I don't wake everybody up. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope that everyone is having a great weekend so far. I wanted to put a quick video together just to talk about kind of state of the hobby as far as retail Prizm basketball goes. And I believe just kind of retail products in general for sports cards as you're out there hunting for retail. It is no surprise that people are trying to get out there and find some retail product with the Prizm basketball hobby boxes sitting at what, $2,000. I'm not sure if they've gone up or down since then, but everybody is hunting for Prizm basketball cards just because the hobby boxes are very, very expensive, especially compared to years past. Years past, these hobby boxes were a fraction of the cost as where they are now, going back 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And so now we're up to a point where we're kind of at a breaking point with prices, I feel like, with Prizm basketball, to where it's really just not making a lot of sense. I have seen some really nice cards pulled out of breaks. I've shared those in a couple of previous videos. So they're beautiful cards, don't get me wrong, but you know, the idea of buying a box is a lot. I mean, I guess if you're buying into some sort of a break, I'm not big on breaking. I've never really gotten into it. We've talked about it. It's really just kind of hoping, that you'll get something and you might come out empty-handed. In a lot of cases you will. So there's not really any great options. It's like, look, there's high demand for this product, super high demand. It is what it is. It's like there's no great way to do it. And so a lot of people will turn to retail and they will hustle. They will hustle on the retail side. They'll go to 5 different Target stores and Walmart stores in a day to try to find it. And what I'm telling you in this video is, as far as Target is concerned, don't waste your time going every day to Targets. And the reason is because they've recently passed a policy that it's starting to happen more. I've seen in like different regions where it hasn't caught up yet, but eventually it will catch up, I believe, to the entire country. And essentially, they're only selling sports cards on Friday mornings at 8 a.m., I believe is what it is. So Fridays at 8 a.m. And so you're hearing stories about people that are camping out, to get there, Thursday night in the parking lot, literally like sleeping overnight in the parking lot. You know what, though? It could be worse. It could be Cabbage Patch dolls in the 80s.
Cabbage Patch dolls. The latest awful example of pre-Christmas selling hype to hit America. The rush to buy them makes our New Year sales look positively calm by comparison. It verges on the hysterical, especially when supplies run out, as they have been.
What do we tell our little girl Christmas morning? What are we supposed to say? You've been good, but Santa ran short?
On social media, you're hearing all sorts of stories. I saw one where a guy was waiting at the door. He thought that he was first in line. And then there was literally like guys coming up to him that were saying like, hey, sorry, buddy, but we've been parked here all night. The line starts in the parking lot, essentially, which absolutely blows my mind. I mean, I've not been a retail hunter. I just haven't, that's not been my way of hobbying, to go out and find retail product. But I respect the guys that are out there hustling for it and trying to get creative, to be able to share the product amongst each other. And also heard a lot of really good stories about people not trampling each other, trying to get it, but, really kind of working together of like, hey, I'm only going to buy, two boxes, 2 packs or whatever, and I'll leave some for you, as opposed to just clearing out the rack. So it's wild out there. It's Wild West. But, Target and maybe Walmart will follow suit with some sort of policy change. But the one thing I wanted to ask for all those that are out there doing the retail buying, is there a limit on what you can buy? In other words, when you're 40 deep in line, is it one pack per 1 box per customer? Or if you are kind of first in line, can you buy all the Prizm basketball? I assume that there's some sort of a limit. That would just make the most sense to me. But let me know that in the comments. If you are out retail hunting, that's something I would like to know. Just curious. But I assume that that's what stores are doing. And again, will Walmart kind of follow that same pattern? Do they already have, those sorts of things in place? And maybe they don't have, a queue like that where it's Friday mornings at Walmart, but maybe they have a limit on how much you can buy. And then again, I think about too, how are they navigating that? How, if they have a Target, if you're waiting, to get up there and there's a person there that's handling those transactions, fine. But if you're at a Walmart, and they don't have a queue set up like that, but they have a limit of, you can only buy 2 products per person or whatever. How are they doing that? Because like at my Walmart, you don't have a separate counter for that. It's literally just kind of like on the other side of the cashier. You have kind of like a wall of cards. And so what if someone's doing self-checkout or something? Like how do they, keep tabs on how many you're buying and so forth? So I'm hoping to kind of learn from viewership a little bit on the retail hunt. And who knows, maybe I'll take, my son out there and see if we can do some retail hunting if possible. It won't be at Targets, won't be staying overnight, waiting for the Target run on Friday mornings. But, Walmart maybe, maybe at Walmart or maybe other retail places as well. Oh, another thing. What other retail spots, and people probably won't want to share this if they've got their secrets, but are they stocking these at Walgreens? Are they stocking these at CVS? Are there other retail outlets, where there could be an opportunity to get Prizm retail basketball cards? If you want to help out fellow viewership, if you have any tips and tricks to help out on the retail side for retail product, that would be awesome. Because again, I'm not an expert on the retail hunt, but it fascinates me. Whether it be, sports cards, Cabbage Patch Dolls, Air Jordans, when you see people getting in line for the new Jordan shoes coming out, that stuff just, it's amazing to see kind of demand really show up physically in person for a particular product drop. It's kind of amazing. And it's something that I wonder too in the future, just with more of a digital world and more of an online shopping experience, are we going to see that moving forward? Are we going to see lines of people, or is it all just going to be kind of automated online eventually? That'll be kind of interesting to watch. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And remember, for Target, 8 a.m. Friday mornings. It should be rolling out nationwide. If they haven't done it yet in your area, it looks like it's coming. It's gonna be that way. So thank you very much for joining me here on this Sunday morning. Remember, stay positive, stay confident, and remember to believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself, great things happen from there on out. It just branches out like a tree. Awesome. Have a great day, and we will talk to you again later.